You read it. Most complimented fragrances. Q1 2023. Right now. Let's go. Us.
Hi people, and welcome back to my channel. Like I said, most complimented fragrances, first quarter 2023, and here we go. I'm gonna just run right through these. These fragrances did garner compliments in big time. A lot of these might be shocked to see this one in the lineup. Irrelevant. People love this fragrance, and it's from the house of Profumum Roma. And this is called Volo AZ686, straight out of Italy. Holy mackerel. This is a potent bastard right here. You have to love gardenia and you have to love coconut. It's very tropical. It's even stingy at the beginning. But be that as it may, people absolutely love this on me. Once again, Volo AZ686. Coming in at number 17 from the house of Ormonde, Jayne, and this is called Taif. Oh man, this is a flippin' phenomenal fragrance, and people loved it on me. It is, if you like the smell of Taif rose, which in my opinion, I've said this before, Taif roses crap on Damask rose, Bulgarian rose, Moroccan rose, you name it, doesn't matter. Taif rose is the rose. This is an absolute monster. Very much complimented. Taif from Ormonde, Jayne. In at number 16, this is from the house of Royal Crown and it's called Ambrosia. People love this on me as well. In at number 15 is from the house of Perris, Monte and this is called Ylang-Ylang Nosy B. If you like the smell of Ylang-Ylang, you're gonna love this. People love this on me. In at number 14, Mancera, Indian Dream. This fragrance is nice, really nice. And I say again, one of the most slept on fragrances in the entire Mancera lineup. Not too many people talk about this. That suits me fine. It makes me smell more unique. I like that. 13th most complimented. This is from the house of Epice, and it's called Otello. My God, people, this is a gourmand lover's dream right here. And that's why people loved this fragrance on me in the first quarter of 2023, all right? I do not know if it's a new house. I just got a hold of it. It is absolutely stunning. One of the most incredible gourmand fragrances I've ever sniffed in my life. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go ahead and build up a video for just that. Most incredible gourmands. My favorite anyway. All right. So I went to Neiman Marcus on a shopping spree. 12th most complimented from Amouag, Portrayal Man. All right. One of the standouts was one of my co-workers. She came into my office. She was like, as usual, Mr. Hill, you smell amazing. She knows the deal. Portrayal is a monster. In at number 11, this is from the house of Montal, and this is Pink Extasy. I say, oh my God, oh man.
Boy, here we go.
I know, guys, I know. I say this all the time when I feature these pink fragrances. You're looking at the color and you're like, oh no, I'm gonna need a dress if I wear that. Fuck out of here. No, absolutely not. Citrus bomb. And that's why everybody loved it on me. Pink Extasy. Now we're gonna crack the top 10. Profumum Roma. This is Ambra Aurea. Standout, I was at Islands of Adventure. I was standing in line for Velocicoaster. And just a quick aside, for those of you who don't either live in this country or don't live in this area, or you've never been to Universal Studios. If you ever get a chance to do so, you owe it to yourselves to get on, if you like really intense roller coasters, you owe it to yourself to get on Velocicoaster. This is a game changer where roller coasters are concerned, people. I'm telling you now, and I've ridden roller coasters from here to Timbuktu. Absolutely incredible. Anyway, getting back to the fragrance thing, I was standing in line for a Velocicoaster. Just a couple people standing behind me, and I know that it was knocking them out. Because Aurea is a monster, and it has far-reaching projection. Anyway, girl behind me, that guy in front of us smells incredible.
I know.
Very, very potent, beautiful, sweet, dark amber. Aurea. In at number 9, Epic Woman. Oh my God, is this a nice fragrance. To me, superior to the male marketed version. Absolutely incredible fragrance, Epic Woman. In at number 8 is from the house of Jusbo. This is called Visionary Eye. This is a powder and lavender balm. Also has some citrus in there and some iris. And don't forget about the cinnamon. Very spicy, absolutely insane smelling fragrance. All right? Once again, Visionary Eye. The 7th most complimented. This is coming out of the house of Mancera. And this is called Black Prestigium. We went to Epcot. My wife's high school friend, she met us there. And when she came up on me, you know, I gave her a hug. She was like, oh, wow, you smell good. But then you always do. Bingo! So yeah, Black Prestigium, getting lit with compliments. All right, now, the 6th most complimented is Bracken. Yeah, people love this fragrance on me, guys. I do not know if you care about the whole male marketed, female marketed thing. You guys already know me. I couldn't care less about that.
I don't give a shit.
This is an aromatic, very earthy, not very sweet fragrance. It smells like a big giant vat of wild berries. Insanely good, and people loved it on me. The 5th most complimented is coming out of the house of Mancera, and it is called Velvet Vanilla. My wife, my kid, myself, we went to meet our friends from Boston. They moved down here recently, I think it was last year. We met them at Islands of Adventure. We go there a lot, by the way. And when I walked up to them, I gave them some love and whatever. And both of them were like, oh man, you smell really good today. And there you go. Velvet Vanilla killed it. The 4th most complimented fragrance is Oud Satin from the house of Dior. Now, this was crazy. A few weeks ago, the wife, the kid, and I drove up to Jacksonville. We went there for a couple of reasons. First, we went there because my kid had a cheerleading competition, which, by the way, her team came in first place. Go, Livy. And then we went to the Jacksonville Zoo. And I was just walking around looking at the animals with my family and everything. And this group of women, 3 of them, approached me and were just hovering around me. And I knew they wanted something. I didn't know what, but maybe they wanted, I don't know what they wanted. Anyway, one of them came up to me and she said, I have to ask you what you're wearing. And of course, I'm loving it. And I'm like, oh, you like the smell of that? She goes, it's one of the best smelling colognes I've ever sniffed in my life. I said, well, if you really like it that much, it is unisex. Of course, I didn't get into the whole every fragrance is unisex thing. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I wrote it down for her, and she was really happy that I did. She's like, I'm going to get this as soon as I leave here. Like I said, okay, but you're not going to get it just anyway. You might have to order it online because unless you have a Dior boutique near where you are, and I don't think there's one in Jacksonville, I said, you're going to have to get it online. They absolutely loved it on me. So for all you guys out there who are thinking, oh, well, Oud is stinky. I've heard reviewers say that a lot. Oh, Oud is so stinky, it doesn't get any compliments. Shut the fuck up! Oud Isfahan, by the way, is one of my most complimented oud fragrances in history. Ever since I've been doing this whole fragrance thing, everybody loves Oud Isfahan. It is an awesome fragrance, all right? I probably don't have to tell you guys that. You probably already know. Amazing. And that's why it was the fourth most complimented. In at number 3 is a Golden Serenade. All right, stand out here. A few weeks ago, went to a new restaurant in my neighborhood, all right? Brand new, just opened up. Supposed to be kind of upscale. We didn't feel like sitting down, so I went to get takeout. My whole body was screaming this fragrance.
There goes a screaming liner into left field.
Went up to the freaking to the bartender, because bartenders usually give people their takeout orders, all right? So I went up to the bartender. I'm like, yeah, I got an order for Eric, whatever, boom, boom, boom. She came out. I'm signing the check, giving her a tip, whatever. And she's standing right next to me. Older lady. She's like, I don't mean to come off, inappropriate or anything like that, but you smell incredible. What is that? I told her what it was, Golden Serenade. I showed her a picture of it. She goes, my God, that smells good. I have to get that for my husband. I'm like, there you go, have at it. I'm loving this, guys. I'm loving this. In at number 2. Oud Satin Mood from MFK. Second most complimented. People flip over this fragrance when I wear it. They absolutely love it. I got a ton of compliments from this fragrance right here. Oud Satin Mood, all right? Oh, again, there's that stinky oud that never seems to get any compliments.
Right.
Anyway, that's why it was second most complimented, but in at number 1. Whoo, baby. The most complimented fragrance so far in first quarter 2023 is from the house of Electimu, and this is called Rhodanthe. Okay, let's stand out here. I remember the standouts. I was at Fleming Steakhouse. I took my wife there for Valentine's Day, as a matter of fact. Took her there for Valentine's Day. My wife, because I had to go park the car, so I let my wife and my kid out so they could go, get the table. I parked the car, walked into the restaurant. When I got there, the hostess was like, you smell really good. What are you wearing? Of course, again, I told her, fell in love with it. That ain't enough. Went to sit down. She brought me to my table. The server came over. Okay, another young girl. She came over, said basically the same thing. She looked at my wife. This is funny, man. This is funny because my wife doesn't even wear fragrance. So she looked at my wife and she looked right at her. She goes, oh, someone smells amazing today. And my wife looked at me, kind of rolled her eyes, and she pointed to me. She's like, yeah, it's him right there. He's a fragrance freak. She's like, oh my God, you smell so good. What is that? Again, because they always ask. Again, I told her, oh, man, what am I? Ooh, whoa, wait a second. Wait, is there oud in this fragrance?
Well, what you know about that?
There is oud in this fragrance. And 2 people at Fleming Steakhouse lost their minds over this fragrance. She came back again after she took our order. She's like, I just can't get over how good that smells. There you go, people. Oud fragrances never get any compliments, right?
Bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know what a lot of these guys are smelling and buying when it comes to oud fragrances. I don't know. Clearly they're buying the wrong shit, because when I wear fragrances out, and they could be laced with oud, and I still get blasted with compliments. This one was no exception. Once again, Rhodanthe. If you're curious as to what this smells like, if you're not looking up the notes right now, it's basically an oud bomb with friggin' raspberry compote, roses, and pear nectar. And it's also skanky with patchouli. But apparently, people love it. And that's my video. Most complimented fragrances of 2023, quarter number 1. My next review is soon, people. I'll talk to you later.
need you.